Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode...
6.
6. We are watching episode 6 of Reacher. What'd you think of the last episode?
Great. We talked in depth about it at the end, so we don't need to go rehash that. But yeah, we're moving along in this and I'm excited to see I feel like the next big thing that's going to happen is this money drop.
Yeah, it's got to be the money drop or some maybe further connections with some other outliers. But it seems like everyone is going to find each other in New York. So I'm expecting a couple of showdowns coming up in the last couple of episodes of the season.
Yeah, for sure. I'm ready to just get into it.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
Hired by Swan. He was going to get paid by Swan. Can't say this guy's name now? What is he, Beetlejuice?
I'm not gonna assume Swan's dirty.
Russo?
Being pissed off.
Whoever did this is a pro, or the people we're after trained in this sort of thing. Military training, maybe?
Keeps coming back military.
Where? Okay, send me the address.
Wasn't as mad as I thought he was going to be.
Russo?
There's someone I need to talk to. Try not to leave any dead bodies behind this time.
That's definitely happening.
Let's go find the woman that sent us to get killed.
So it looks more like she did run.
Yeah, she definitely ran, I think.
It's just the money thing was weird.
Yeah.
Oh. A lot of parking tickets.
Surprised they didn't tow it yet.
It looks like she dumped this thing and took off.
If I were her, I'd hit the head and grab a snack first.
All right, camera.
And bought a burner phone with cash. Let me keep the change. You want to see better, you can scooch in.
Just wants to be close to her.
Kids playing a Nintendo Switch. If we knew her gamer tag, we could track the IP address to her device, and that'll lead us to their location.
Nice.
It's got to be in the house.
Yeah, it's going to be in the room.
Be on another device there, like a smart TV.
I ever tell you you're smart, Neely?
Not nearly enough.
This kid.
Yeah, he needs new clothes. Get out of this suit.
Add it to the national debt?
And like the national debt, it never has to be repaid.
I'll take these and a Clark bar.
Oh, nice.
Hello, officer.
Oh, no. You're dead.
Official warnings still need to be written up, sir. If I could have your license, it'll take me maybe 2 minutes.
Oh.
Of course.
Just gonna give the doctors, right?
Be like, this doctor's dead.
Is he just gonna leave, you think?
Dispatch, this is...
No, he can't do that.
We'll have you out of here shortly.
Oh.
Proceed with caution. Backup is on its way.
Too late.
Yeah, you guys are slow.
Juggle the jungle. Visited.
Was that it right up in the corner?
It should be.
Job for a game designer last year. $1 billion company.
You gotta be shitting me.
No, Reacher. People like video games.
I log into my own account and play until she gets back online. See what Marlo has in the kitchen in the way of breakfast cereal. Puffs, Pops, or Pebbles, in that order.
I'm gonna catch some shut-eye.
Sleep when you can. Or do something else.
I feel like it's a little scary to be in her house if she fled, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it might be safe now because whoever came looking for her probably saw that she's gone.
Shot at by hitmen and almost blown up. I've got some pent-up tension. I know you've got this rule. Sleep when you can, but...
It's not that firm of a rule.
Guy.
Oh, his
So late for dropping. Is everything okay?
captain or
Can I
whatever.
come in?
Maybe he is suspicious that he's the dirty one.
Yeah.
Word is some hitters were trying to take out Franz's wife, so I guess she was wrapped up in what he was doing, huh?
You know that's not true.
Yeah, dude.
2 people knew that Reacher and his team went to Boston. You and me.
Not looking good for you, man.
You're spitting on the grave of everybody who died that day. Died trying to save lives.
I lost more friends that morning than you'll ever have in your goddamn life!
Jeez.
What they're doing isn't about over here, all right? It's about over there.
It's not, though.
I've known guys like him. You know guys like him. And your father definitely knew guys like him.
But he didn't play along with them.
I don't want to go out that way, and neither should you. They paid me, they'll pay you.
No.
You didn't know my father, and you sure as hell don't know me.
It's interesting. I feel like this guy did it a little bit more out of fear than money,
Yeah.
but he still is doing the wrong thing.
There's no way a drug operation that happened right under his nose is going to be publicized in a huge bust.
Oh, wow. Just bury it.
Don't let our friendship affect your judgment.
We don't have a friendship. We have a familiarity.
All will receive honorable discharges. That's it.
Dang, what?
Yes, sir.
It's all the politics.
Right?
Of the last big case we all had together. How it all went to shit at the end.
We're getting close to the end now. Don't want to lose it.
You've done so much for me. I mean, for all of us. So when the time comes, I'll do it. I'll kill Swan.
Some aggressive pillow talk.
As soon as Jane started gaming, she sucks, by the way. Got us a location an hour away.
Damn, that was easy.
Appuyez-vous vite, patron.
She should have used the informal, too.
I'm so embarrassed that we're imposing on you.
Oh, don't
like
you dare
this.
apologize.
Who's this little guy?
Why are my sprinklers going off in the middle of winter?
Oh, stay away from windows.
I'll be right back.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just Reacher. I thought it was going to be someone first.
8 feet tall, 300 pounds, and you gotta hit a woman to feel big?
What?
She was running from an ex-boyfriend. She lied to you.
Why would she do that?
Oh. I was like, what are you saying?
If you don't get Marlo out here, I'll go in and get her myself. I'd like to avoid traumatizing her daughter if possible.
I won't do it.
Damn, standing up to Reacher. Okay, that's a little bit more terrifying.
Marlo out here, I'll shoot you in the leg. Scream, I shoot you in the head.
Okay.
Can't believe you fell for that. It's a 16th inch of plastic.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Please don't hurt my daughter.
Jane doesn't have to be involved in this. Come on, take a seat.
Got you a chair.
Oh, so now Langston's in charge, not Tony Swan.
No, he's the one trying to stop all this. Never be involved in something like this.
They know Tony.
Why he came to me when he found something suspicious going on.
Little Wing.
Yes.
Quality control couldn't figure out why the failure rate kept creeping up. We chalked it up to a processing error and kept cranking out product.
There's 650 chips.
I told Swan to report his findings to Langston because I didn't know he was involved at the time.
Oh, fuck.
Found your bag of money.
He made me take that so that I wouldn't look clean in any of this.
Oh, dirty.
Very unsavory people avoid jail time. A biker gang.
Took care of them.
Hitmen and
Brooklyn Cemetery.
a lot of general lowlife.
Buried in Atlantic City.
I was afraid Langston would see me as a potential liability.
He doesn't like loose ends. You can go.
Thank you. Don't take this the wrong way, but find a fucking hotel.
Yeah, get out of my house.
How complicated is it to install the Little Wing chips into him?
He'd need his engineer to demonstrate, but after that, he'd be fine on his own.
Oh, fuck. So get to the engineer. Okay, so it's what we thought, that she was innocent and
Yeah.
working with
And Swan's innocent.
Swan.
Oh, did you say she or?
No, I blinked again. I was going to say Shaw.
Where are you?
Outside the city?
Where? I'll come get you.
There we go. We got a meeting spot. Hopefully. Come to apologize, maybe? Or just fight.
She and her daughter on Langston's loose end list. Need someone to watch the kid.
Babysitter.
My fucking babysitter now?
I saw what you did for Mikey in the cemetery. I know you do the same for Jane.
I'll bring the girl with me.
Appreciate it.
I mean, it's better than nothing, but he also might have some heat on him.
There's not a lot of people they can trust, though.
We're using this kid's mom as bait, so we better get it right.
Yeah, they can't mess up.
Honestly, I'm surprised they're even taking her. But I guess they gotta get in enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do this. Just take a breath. We got you.
And I hope they do.
You're gonna listen to my voice and you're gonna run when I tell you to run. We clear on that?
Well, and then what?
Then
Kill
we'll kill him.
Oh, of course, it's raining.
Someone's coming.
Okay, stay cool.
I don't think he would take, or he would go himself, though.
I have a feeling he's not gonna be there.
And I don't like cutting back to Russo. As if Russo's going to be under attack also.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to go as clean as they think.
Oh shit, he is there.
Right.
Okay, never mind. Are they going to come forward or not?
You're gonna like Staten Island. Get a chicken cutlet sandwich, maybe watch an Adam Sandler movie or something.
All right, you can go now. Making me nervous. Oh shit. All right, he caught it though.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Get in the back and keep your head down.
Okay, Russo. Oh, that's a lot of guys just against Russo.
Oh! They didn't waste any time.
No.
Just stay down.
So they after Russo or they after Jane?
Probably just Russo. That's probably like other cops that the captain sent.
It's Russo. We gotta go.
Wait, what's wrong?
Who the hell is she talking to?
Oh!
Get her.
That's Reacher, Kelly!
Fuck, this one's so bad. Damn, they need bigger guns.
Like somebody had to have gotten out of that car. Oh.
Jesus.
Jeez.
They've got automatic weapons. Russo's outmanned, outgunned, and has a kid with him.
Go, go.
I'm heading east.
Keep headed towards Queens. We're gonna intercept.
How far are they?
I don't know. I hope they're close. There we go. Car's done.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like he needs some height.
Come on in.
Gotta keep it quiet.
Oh, they hear the struggle. Damn, just choked him out over a bus seat. Just shoot this one. Oh. Oh.
Gonna take them all out in this bus?
I guess they're all gonna walk in one at a time. I thought there was only 2 guys.
I think the driver
Yeah.
and then 2.
Yeah.
Oh. He's
Okay.
not going in.
Yeah. Smart man. Oh! It's like a horror film. Getting pulled underneath the bed.
Just past 104.
We're close, all right?
Hurry up.
Oh.
Oh no.
Fuck. Dead end?
There's so much going on right now.
Place is surrounded by barbed wire fence. There's only one exit, and you gotta get past me to reach it.
He's like, I live here now. Gonna call him.
Oh, no way. What a giveaway.
You killed the wrong guy's friends, asshole.
But you want to...
Music.
He wants to throw him out of a helicopter. Helicopter? Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Who fucking showed up with a helicopter? Damn it. I figured it was going to be too easy, but I didn't think he would fucking get picked up by a helicopter.
I didn't think there was any way he was gonna get out of that. Come on, Russo. I don't like this.
Come on.
Stay low.
And whatever you do, don't look back, okay?
No, Russo, I don't want to lose you. I want you part of the
this
team.
Freaking music.
Oh.
Where'd that other guy go?
Run, girl, keep running.
It's not always fair, kid.
Car. A little traumatic for her.
Go get Russo.
Call 911.
Is he moving?
Yeah.
The girl.
She's okay. She's safe.
Damn, what the fuck? All right, that was episode 6 of Reacher. What'd you think?
I'm pissed.
That was so sad.
Yeah, that sucked. Obviously, we've been rooting for the Russo Reacher team up this whole time for as much as they were like butting heads on things. So that was so shitty. Like, I mean, he went out protecting a child, which you learn like all he wants to do is be there for these kids after he lost his parents or his dad.
Right.
But damn, like, I wanted more from Russo. Like, I wanted more of Russo.
Right. Like, they did such a good job with Russo.
Yeah.
There was almost like an immediate, like, appreciation for him and his character. So we were definitely rooting for this team up. And I was actually thinking, like, things have been going very well. Like,
that's true.
Very well. I mean, sure, there's some, like, speed bumps and, you know, whatever hurdles that they got to go through. But in terms of, like, the 4 main people, like O'Donnell, Dixon,
Neely and
Reacher, we are almost done with the season and like no one's been really injured.
Seriously. Injured. Yeah.
And I don't know if I was thinking about this episode or last episode, but I had that thought. I was like, things are going pretty well. Like, if we're going to lose someone, I feel like we're going to lose someone at some point. Like, well, there's only a couple episodes left, you know? But I just didn't think it would be Russo because we still never got a full connection with him and like the rest of the team. He's kind of been doing his own thing. And you did have like a little moment there when like Reacher was like, hey, like if we want to fight, like I'll let you have like the first punch or something like that. Like they finally did connect. And obviously Reacher trusted him enough to protect the kid. So I think we did get there. It's just not as far as I hoped. So to kind of lose him like that, at worst, I was hoping that he would just be injured and like, you know, they would see him in the hospital at like the final episode or something. But he just passed away right there. And then plus tying that in with like Neely not really shaking or holding anyone's hand.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Like that moment was like, oh, like she knew that this was it for him. Damn. Oh, that sucks. Like I liked him so much. So that sucks.
Whoever that actor is, I liked him a lot.
Yeah,
I would
me
like
too.
to see him in a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
Especially like this guy, like, man, throw him on like Law and Order, SVU or something like that. He would be a stud for like 20 years or something. So that was just such a sad moment. And it felt like kind of like my assumption that things are going too well in terms of characters being injured. Things were going too well with this plan. Like this is still episode 6. I mean, we only have 2 episodes left. So the season is almost over. But it's like, this is the big bad Langston and stuff. And like, he wanted to throw him out of a helicopter. Like, I don't see him successfully capturing in this like bus stop graveyard or whatever.
With no car. Like he had nothing.
Yeah. And so it's just like, that was like too easy. And we kept cutting back to like Russo and the kid before they like really left. And I'm like, there's no reason for us to cut back to them unless shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
And it went down horribly for both of them. Like they both failed, kind of.
Yeah, and I mean, we don't even know where those people came from. Russo even said, he's like, I don't care.
Right.
Like, we just got to get out of here. My assumption would be that they came from the captain, but it's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell because they also, that last guy who got hit by the car was going to kill the girl. So it's like, they were aware of the girl.
Oh, I guess that's true.
You know?
And you know what? No, I'm changing what I think because the whole conversation with the captain, he was so afraid that he just took the money.
Right.
But it was more about him just knowing that these are dirty cops and I don't want to. It's either like, it was almost like a, if you can't beat them, join them type of thing.
Yeah, and it ties in with like Russo's dad being like, your dad didn't play along and he's dead. I don't want to die.
Yeah. So, yeah, I doubt that it was him, actually.
Yeah, to send cops to after. Even Russo said that one, like, little comment, like, to be like, I doubt he's going to come after me.
Right. And I think how dirty the captain kind of got by getting involved in this, I don't think that he would send someone to kill a child. And that whole thing coming up, like, this is a whole Langston thing.
Yeah.
Because Langston clearly doesn't have any boundaries for what he's willing to do. And the whole Burns and Jane thing was much more personal to Langston.
Right.
Captain probably didn't even know they existed. That whole setup thing of luring Langston in didn't work. I kind of had a feeling, because I think we spent a decent amount of time like with the engineer to say like, you're gonna need to walk them through this, like, oh, how long is this tutorial gonna last? Like, I think that's gonna still come up, because why else would they have brought it up?
Right.
So I think everyone still is gonna have to meet up. There is gonna be a huge showdown, and it's not gonna be a couple of them in this junkyard, whatever that was.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we still need a money exchange, and we need that tutorial to take place.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that needs to happen, and they all need to be together for that to happen.
Yeah.
So it's like you still have a golden opportunity to get everyone.
Yeah.
So we kind of had the idea that Burns, right? That's her name?
Yes.
That Burns was innocent and had a stronger connection with Swan. Yes. And this whole time, like, we keep getting so many people and clues and hints that like maybe Swan is dirty and stuff, but we talked at length to be like, that's just too convenient. Like, they're throwing everything on him, and he's the one that's like the outsider among everyone. So it just makes sense that they would kind of throw him to the wolves. And we got confirmation that like he was innocent, and he was brought on by Burns to try to figure shit out. And even Burns didn't even know the extent of it, because she was like, oh, why don't you just talk to Langston about it and stuff? And he's like, he's the main bad guy here. So
yeah,
it validated our suspicions that Swan was innocent, and so was Burns.
Right. Yeah. So we did get confirmation that Burns didn't really know what that address was.
Right.
In that whole kind of tense moment, we had like those comedic moments of Chad, and just Chad in general. And then as they're going through, like, oh, he doesn't have people, whatever. He has the bikers. He has these hitmen that don't know what they're doing, and whatever the guys were in Atlantic City.
Some like low-life criminals and stuff.
Yeah. So that was funny.
And it made sense too, because we keep seeing these people who I'm like, these are not qualified people to come after the special investigators. And the special investigators have just been mowing through them for the most part, which also made me feel like safe, because they've just been dominating everyone.
Yeah.
So again, unfortunate to see Russo go, but it was interesting that it tied into the fact that he was a dirty cop for like 20 years, and that these are pretty much just criminals that he like let off the hook and then kind of cataloged needing a favor, and he was just calling in favors from all these like low life criminals.
Right. And I mean, in order to just like write someone off, they're not going to be like the best of the best people. Like, for him to be able to get away with like getting these people off, he's not going to be able to do that with someone that's really high profile.
Right.
So these are not like especially trained assassins.
No, just a bunch of just simple criminals who just kept getting thrown at Reacher and just getting mowed down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was an incredibly tense action sequence with the two scenarios happening at the same time, how just everything fell apart. Super sad. I mean, you would think like the ability for like Russo and Reacher, the show in general, to like bring you to tears, you'd be like, oh, okay, sure, whatever. But that was just like a genuinely tear jerker, right? So that was just very sad, but we learned a lot of information. We finally know that Swan is innocent, maybe still alive, but likely being tortured extensively. And I don't think too much development on the like missiles and chips scenario, other than knowing that we still need like the engineer and the tutorial. If someone kills that engineer, then they're kind of set back quite a lot until they find another engineer to figure out how to install the chips and stuff.
Right. From Burns, it sounded like they couldn't really narrow it down. So I'm wondering if more people like kind of know about it, and that's maybe just the head engineer if they were to kill him. But I'm not sure exactly how that'll come into play. But we are still gonna have a huge meetup, and hopefully Reacher is gonna get to throw Langston out of a helicopter.
He's got to.
Yeah.
A helicopter came back, and Reacher typically, almost always, keeps his word.
Yeah. So they're on their own now. They don't have Russo, so they don't have anyone in the NYPD helping them unless maybe the captain with Russo's death like comes around and...
You know, I was thinking Reacher would pay him a visit and kill him or beat him up or something for being a dirty cop. But that's also a very good point because it didn't seem like he was someone who was always a dirty cop.
No.
It seemed like this was the very first time and he just made a decision to kind of stay alive and thought whatever he was giving wasn't really that much of a deal anyways.
Yeah.
So maybe now that's a really good point that, you know, we're going to have like Russo's funeral. Maybe this captain's going to be like, what did I do? Like,
and I think too that conversation with Russo had to hit pretty hard for him to be like, what are you going to do if planes start going down across the country?
Yeah.
So obviously he was pretty upset in that moment, but I'm hoping that that's enough for him to be like, what did I just do? How can I help?
Because that was a very like serious conversation. This episode was very serious in terms of the death of Russo and that conversation with like, what happens if it's like 9/11 all over again? And for the captain to be like, fuck you, dude. Like I was there. Like I lost more friends than you'll ever have that day. Like I know the pain and the suffering of this situation. So I think that could be a good point that maybe that the death of Russo will kind of spark him to realize, what am I doing? Like I'm betraying the New York Police Department. I have to do something to try to help the Reacher crew out.
Right.
So yeah, I like that.
Just came up with it. But this season has been spectacular. I'm really enjoying it. I'm bitter about Russo. Don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see how the next 2 episodes are going to play out.
Season's almost over. These episodes are short and quick, but they are packed full of emotion and action and comedy. So it's been a great balance of everything so far. This one just definitely kind of left you a little sad. Whereas like most episodes end on like some sort of badass line by Reacher, this is just like oh man, like I gotta wait now to see like how this plays out and get my spirits back up. So just a little sad, that's all.
Yeah.
Bye, Russo. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.